Hello guys, today I'm making a video about something that you maybe have heard of before, and like maybe your father has said it to you or your mom or someone older, because I have certainly heard this before, and that is when you're making like a bigger decision that you should sleep like one night before you make that decision. And that is because when you discover this new idea, like you're in a high emotional state, like you're like, oh my god, this is so good, this is so great, everything is gonna be good, oh my god, I have to do this. But it may not be that good, and you may just be in a high emotional state. And that is why when you sleep one night, you just get in this default emotional state, and you can think more clearly. You can see that, oh well, this might be good, but it's actually not that great. So women, for example, when they have a boyfriend and the boyfriend goes out with his boy friends, normal friends, well, maybe he won't reply back in 10 minutes, and they over catastrophize like, oh my god, what if he's cheating, he must be cheating on me, this disgusting, man, like, oh my god, my boyfriend's cheating on me. But he may he may not be cheating on you, he may just be eating or driving or just having a nice conversation with his friends. Like, you never know what might be happening behind the curtain. That is why you shouldn't really react emotionally when you're in this high emotional state, because you're not really thinking clearly. When that woman sees that he doesn't respond back in, let's say, 10 minutes, like, she might get really angry and send him a bad text message like, oh my god, like, you're cheating on me with this slut, like, oh my god, I hate you, we're breaking up. And that boyfriend, let's say he gets out of the car because he was driving, he sees these text messages, and maybe he knows that, yeah, like, his woman sometimes reacts emotionally, like, whatever. He doesn't really care too much because he knows it will be okay. But someone doesn't know, and he might get angry at her, and just fights will happen, and all this stuff. So, but that might happen with like your friends also. Like, they do something that you don't really like. That has happened to me before, certainly, as well. So they, for example, do something that you don't like, and you get really mad about it, and you send them a bad text message, and after some time, after, like, they see it, and they say like, oh, like, I did this before because I, like, this was happening, and you realize that it's not even that bad, it's actually all right what they did, and you just overreacted. That is why, that is because you were in this high emotional state. So when you catch yourself in this high emotional state and want to make these decisions, these like really emotional decisions, like, you should, especially if you're a man, like, you should at least like think about it, like, hey, like, is this right? Is there not like a logical explanation why all of this is happening? And yeah, so that is about these like relationship decisions. Mm. But there are decisions are different type. Like, you might want a new job. You research about this and you see that they pay right, and well, yeah, you will be at a nice place. You won't be really doing much work, and yeah, you really wanna apply for it. But then, for example, your father comes in and says that, hey, like you should sleep one night, like before you make this big decision. You sleep one night, and all right, you wake up, you check the job description again, and you see that, oh, like it's actually like pretty far away. I will have to travel a lot. It might not be very wise to make this big decision. And yeah, you actually realize that it was good to sleep one night or just be in this default emotional state before you made that big decision. Now, this also goes into many different things. One more example I can give you is another thing that has happened with me when you were, for example, wanting to buy a stock, and you see that, oh, like you maybe see the news that, oh my god, like this stock is gonna pop out, or you maybe see their chart. The chart pattern looks really good. And oh, like this might be actually good, like I might just get free money. But then you you're really excited, you're really excited about this new discovery, and you buy the stock. Let's say you buy the stock, and then it goes down after a few minutes, and you're like, you check the actual financial details and all the news, like a few months before, if there wasn't any big news, for example, that the company might go bankrupt, or the CEO is changing, or something big. And you actually discover that, oh my god, I bought a company that goes bankrupt, or I bought a company that's earnings are gonna be really low next quarter. And shit, like, and you realize that you shouldn't have actually made this decision to buy the stock when you're in this high emotional state, when you, oh my god, you discovered this new chart pattern and you have some money on the side, and yeah, you might invest it, and yeah, like whatever, like it's free money, right? Then you discover that it's actually not just like that, and you should do your own research before buying the stock, because you should do the full research before you actually consider buying it. So yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you, because like making these decisions, especially if you're a man in this high emotional state, it's not really wise. Like sometimes it might work out, but you should honestly like consider if it's truly a good idea, and maybe sleep one night to get in this normal emotional state, so you can actually make the decision wisely. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.